individual is on the phone this morning from here in Maine. Good morning, sir.
Oh, good morning, guys. Thanks for having me.
Well,
They know who he is.
do you know who it is?
I have no idea.
I do.
You guys know who it is.
I have no idea. Who is it? Do we have to give us? Does he give us a hint?
It is probably when it comes to his reputation, probably the most noted meteorologist in the New England area. It is the great Charlie Lopresti. So round of applause.
Charlie Lowe.
People love him here.
Charlie.
Holy cow.
Charlie, thank you for the shout out on the weather last night for the Greg Hill Foundation. We certainly appreciate that.
Yeah, you're welcome. And thanks for taking the show on the road up to the great state of Maine over the last few years. So this year is actually a great year because the weather's an easy one, this one. You guys going to luck out with some sun finally.
Yeah, we're going to have beautiful weather. Now, we have an issue because our own meteorologist, our own weather smoke, Chris Curtis, I think, feels a little threatened by you taking over forecasting.
I mean, you have all of Maine. You don't need to steal Greg. I mean, he's the only thing I have. And I actually have been speaking to a close friend of Mr. Lopresti's, Greg.
Yes.
Did you know that Chuck Lopresti is a pumpkin competitor?
Whoa.
He grows pumpkins.
Oh, really? Wow. I didn't know that.
Yes, he won the Topsfield Fair.
That's big time.
He actually trades pumpkin seeds for kegs of beer.
Oh,
that's big time.
Is that true, Charlie?
That is true, yeah. Yeah, exactly. We grow giant pumpkins competitively. And
this is your weatherman.
We've been known to trade pumpkins for a keg over at Funky Bow sometimes. They like to put their pumpkins on display. So, yeah, it's a little weird thing that we do. But if you ever need seeds, I'm happy to share, guys.
It's actually not a little weird. It's very weird.
What's the biggest pumpkin he's grown?
Yeah, Wiggy wants to know what's the biggest one you've grown.
2,080 pounds. That was big.
What in the hell?
That's
What
a
do you
big
feed
old
that
pumpkin.
thing?
Yeah, that's
How did that? I'm curious. How does that happen? How does it grow to be that big?
steroids.
Yeah, a lot of good soil, good seeds, a lot of luck. It's a lot of luck usually, but no, I'm happy to share seeds. A lot of it's the genetics, guys.
Nature versus
you
nurture.
get a good seed. Yeah, exactly. So it's just like breeding anything. It's got to get big if you do it right.
Well, Charlie, if you keep working, you'll get into a market like Boston. So one day, maybe we'll see you down there.
Curtis, what is wrong? I mean, he's so jealous, Charlie. Here on television, he's not. That's the problem.
Yeah, Curtis, don't let him get you down, bud. I'm supporting you here. I know you're the local weather guy.
I can't wait to see you next year. I want to have you here in person, and we can do a dueling weather report live from the beaches of Old Orchard Beach.
Yeah, no, I'd love to do that next year. It's funny because I sent the forecast to you guys last night, and I got a text this morning from my friend Bogues. You guys know Bogues, right?
Yep.
He's our mutual friend.
Yep.
Yeah, he's a great guy. I went to high school with him, and but he texted me this morning. Says, "Hey, I think the guys want you down to Old Orchard Beach." And I'm like, "Oh man, I got to mow the lawn. I got to tend to the pumpkin plants this morning, and then I got to go to work." So I'm glad we get a chance to chat on the phone, But Curtis, don't let him get you down, man. I mean, the forecasting's a lot of fun here in New England, right? I mean, you get a lot of the resources you can find online now, and pretty soon they're not going to need us at all. Between AI and machine learning, we'll just be able to hop on the app, and someday we'll never need a local forecast, right?
Curtis, what time is high tide today?
Great question. 12:05.
Oh, is that right, Charlie?
I think 12:05 is low tide, isn't it?
No. Curtis.
Oh, how embarrassing.
Curtis.
How embarrassing.
I'm going to do a lap.
High tide
I
usually
actually
at nighttime?
set that whole thing up, too, and I
I
screwed
know.
it up.
As soon as he said high tide, I said Curtis is going to screw this one up
how
because he looked up
embarrassing.
low tide.
All right, Charlie. That's what I get for being mean.
All right, Charlie Lowe.
All right, can we have
love
a
you.
round of applause for Charlie?
Charlie.
All right, I'll try to be better.
Good stuff.
All right, you can watch Charlie. What station are you on?
I work at CBS 13, Fox 23 in Portland, and we do the weather forecasting at night. So I have to go to work this afternoon.
Best restaurant in Portland, I would argue Street and Company.
Oh, that's a good one. There's so many good ones.
Yeah.
Have you been to them all?
Probably. Yes. In one night. Yep. All right, Charlie, thank you.
Come on up to Portland.
All right,
Take care, guys.
All right, Curtis, nice job dueling weather smokes.
Yep.
All right.